Well, hello everyone. I wanted to just come on and share something with you today that I shared with someone that asked me the question about why is it so important for people to gossip and share false information about people, something they don't even have facts on. And my response was, people love having what you call triangular conversations. And it's real. And all it is a bunch of untruths being shared about people, and they really don't have the facts. The people who are talking don't even have the facts. Triangular conversations, they are dangerous because it's the spreading of misinformation about someone else's life. And how does that work in a triangular conversation? You have in a triangular conversation the person with the information and the person that's receiving the information, and underlying that to make up the triangle is the person that have not a clue that these people are talking about them and discussing their life. People talk about people's life as if it belongs to them, not understanding that gossip hurts people. Gossip destroys families. Gossip is dangerous because all it does is it gets on this cycle of destruction because you're talking about what you don't really know about. You got a piece of information that this person that thought they knew something about the person that don't even know that they really talking about them. They don't even know these conversations are being held. And they're telling it to somebody else who really has nothing to do with what is going on in that individual's life. Gossip is dangerous. And that is why we have so many triangular conversations. Because people love to talk about other people and spread things in people's lives, misinformation, have no facts to it, with people they don't even know. You don't know how what you tell somebody else, a piece of somebody else's life story that is not factual. You might just have some pieces to it because you've been hanging around that person. Because the initial person that brings on the conversation, guess what? They've been hanging out with the person that don't even know that they talking and telling their business. That's why triangular conversations are so dangerous. Let me give you an example. How people can talk about people's lives and they wasn't even there. And whoever they told it to is going to spread it like they was there. I always use the sample of people who talk about a party, but they really never went to the party. They weren't even at the party, but they talking like they was at the party. So how does that work? For example, you have someone throws a baby shower, right? So this person that's just talking and never even went to the party, they just going by what somebody told them. That's how gossiping works, right? So the person that told them only told them feeling like it was just going to stay with them, right? And I told you, every friend has a friend. Every best friend has a best friend. Okay? So this one person over here tells this receiver of the information about the party, but they never went to the party. So the example that I'm using, the baby shower. So this person went to the baby shower and told the person that never went to the baby shower. So the person that never went goes and starts talking about it to somebody that don't know that they didn't really go to the party. And they talking like they really was at the party. Well, I went to the baby shower, and one room for if you thought it was going to be a boy, everybody who thought it was going to be a boy went in that room. And there was another room that was dressed, it was all fixed up in pink, and whoever thought that this couple was going to have a girl went in that room, and those who were undecided, they didn't go in either room. And oh boy, they had a ball. And I'm telling you that they had anything that you wanted to drink or eat. I mean, like they talking like they was really at the party, but they really got this information from somebody else that entrusted them, because they gave them the information on the people that don't even know that they talking about them. And how you catch up with that, you say, so you said this happened and that happened. Well, how long did you stay there? Oh, I didn't go. You talking about the party like you was really at the party, but you never went to the party. You got that from somebody else. And that is how gossip starts. You talking about a party that you never attended. And the only reason why you know that they didn't really go, because they told you. I didn't go. They just told me that it was a lot of people there. You understand what I'm saying? This is how people in triangular conversations relay information on other people's lives. And it's dangerous. Because a lot of time what is being shared is not the truth. They weren't even at the party. There was no part of the conversation. They don't know that what they received wasn't even the truth. But they talking about it like they was at the party. It's sad. Because so many people in today's society have stirred up chaos with misinformation because of a triangular conversation that basically was nothing but gossip. That's all it was. No truth to it, just gossip. And this is why so many people are hurting right now. Because somebody shared some information that wasn't even true. Breaking up friendships, breaking up families, breaking up relationships. It's sad, but it's happening. It's happening every day. People walking around having triangular conversations. And they're talking about people behind their backs who entrusted them with personal information about their lives. And they took that information down the road and are hurting those same people that called them friend. You want to know why we so upside down now in the world? You want to know why people so disconnected now? Because people feel like they can't trust nobody. Because sooner or later, you're going to find out who started up that triangular conversation. And it will be somebody that you trusted. Keep that in mind. Be careful who you share your life stories with. Be careful who you share your troubles with. Be careful who you got praying for you, because some people just praying on you, P-R-E-Y, not P-R-A-Y. And they do not want good for you. It's sad, but it is true. So, I pray y'all have a good rest of the day on this Sunday. I just wanted to come and share that because I was having a conversation with someone and we really were just riding and talking. And it was like, man, like I never thought of it like that. And you know, we weren't talking about nobody in particular. We were just having a conversation on why has gossiping just ramped up. Because you know why? Hurting people, disrespecting people has become the norm for a lot of people. It's just a normal thing to do. And it's not. It's still wrong. So watch who you talk to, watch whose information that people are sharing with you, and be able to stop and wait a minute. Were you there? How you know so much? And that person isn't even there to defend themselves. You ever know how you felt when somebody did that to you? Somebody was gossiping about you and you didn't find out till down the road when you had given them so much information on maybe something that was going on in your life that was supposed to be just between you and them. And they around gossiping. They around having triangular conversations about your life. And they're having it with somebody who had no business obtaining that information on you. All right? Be careful out here. Be very careful. There's a lot of people sitting on the front row in your life, but they're not clapping for you. They are not clapping for you. They're just getting your information because some people just need somebody to look down on. Bottom line. That's it. Step back, go in silence, and think about that for a minute. All right? Triangular conversations. The messenger, the receiver, and then you, who have no idea that your information is being shared. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye-bye.